thirsty, guys.
I've been drinking a lot ever since I came here. Like I drink like a lot. Like I'm really thirsty all the time. I don't know why.
All right. I was like, you need to continue that and specify.
Yeah.
I was just under the impression that you were
is
depressed.
that like a bottle of whiskey in your bed?
No.
So you go back
I'm not
to, like,
depressed.
you've been
depressed.
depressed,
I
you break
am
the
not
bottle.
depressed. I'm not. Honestly, I'm probably like as happy as I can possibly be.
My man.
Wow, that's so gay.
Man, I mean, he's around. He's with the homies. He's on the
Exactly.
podcast. He's chatting about whatever it needs to be, guys.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I feel thirsty all the time ever since I got here.
Why do you think that is?
Because I'm looking at beautiful men.
The Riz on this.
Never mind. That was gay. Not the
someone,
first thing I said. Man.
someone needs to take this twink's rights away. I swear to God, he is speaking too much.
Were you thinking of like an answer to that? You were like, oh.
Look, I was looking at chat, but I was also just thinking about how you said the first thing that you said, and I was like, huh, that's so gay that you're happy. And I meant it as like a, gay means happy. So
Yeah, it does.
And then you were like, I'm just happy looking at beautiful men, and I was like, oh, that's actually gay. It's like, just the timing of it all, it was so perfect. I was like, oh my god.
That's pretty good. See, we have good chemistry. It's
It's so gay that you're happy. Why can't you just be sad like the rest of us?
I should be like a sad, like Eastern European man that only talks about how sad I am.
Yeah.
And drink. And talk about how much I hate my wife. Or something.
We need a stream where we draw boomer comics. Boomer comics where the joke is I hate my wife. Like the ones where the old ball and chain, like something like that. Let's develop a boomer comic art style and then draw something about us all hanging out. But the joke at the end is always I hate my wife, even though none of us have wives.
None of us are married. Oh, we could have a stereotypical podcast. We were talking about that last night on the way home, actually.
Yeah.
We were thinking about like switching the whole content of the podcast to an Alpha Bro podcast. I feel like that would be like really fun, actually.
Okay.
So
here's what I want to talk to you guys about today, right? So I've been working on a new way of testosterone looks hallmaxing, right? Let me talk to you about it right now, okay?
All right,
so what I do is I every morning I will wake up at 1:30 a.m. And I will of course go to sleep the night before at 1 a.m. So really in order to be a true kind of like
Sigma
true Sigma bro industry tape maxer, you need to only have a half an hour of sleep because otherwise you're just wasting time.
Very quickly.
True.
Sleep this is like the Alpha Bro like Sigma podcast. What's your favorite movie?
What's my favorite movie? Oh,
it has to be one movie specifically.
Fuck.
Okay,
it's all right. I can get you. It's American Psycho.
Yes.
Okay, of course. But anyway, talking about our interests is that's not very efficient for what we're trying to achieve.
True,
So,
exactly.
if you're trying to Sigma max, you only need half an hour of sleep. And so I wake up at 1:30, and then I will do 2 hours of I'll do my 2-hour workout immediately. I won't eat anything because running on fumes, it makes me hungry for the thrill of war. And then what I like to do is for my workout, I will do my morning run, and if I see anyone also out on a run, I will immediately drop to all fours and run after them and gnash and foam at the mouth as hard as I can.
For that.
Because really, I need them to know that the streets belong to me.
Who's gonna carry the boats?
Exactly.
Who's gonna carry the fucking boats?
Exactly. No one's gonna know what happened, and so and if I'm faster than them on all fours, and I get to them, then that's my protein for the morning, right? And so you lift, you get home, and then
he barks
right after
at babies too. I forgot to mention.
Exactly. I mean, it's also supposedly the fountain of youth. I need to make sure I focus on my skincare, and when I need to make sure I focus on my skincare, and that's where the blood of infants comes from. But that's for another time. So that's me up until about sort of 6 a.m. What do you guys do after 6 a.m. to kind of keep it rolling? Because I really need to maximize. I need to health max my daily routine.
So really, something you can add on to your daily routine, you can actually employ some of the tactics I used to make my first $1 million.
Oh yeah.
So what I did was I did pretty much exactly what you did in the mornings, and then past 6 a.m. So I decided to open up a course on how to make $1 million.
Okay.
I sold it for about $400 per spot, and made a pretty decent amount of money on that. Blew it all in stocks,
of course.
So lost all of it.
Okay.
Then I wrote a book, How to Make $1 Million. Sold,
and how to lose it.
Sold decently well. Yeah, exactly. So don't make the same mistake I made.
Yeah.
Sold pretty well. Blew it all on stocks. And then by the end of it, my dad gave me $1 million for my birthday. So that's how I made $1 million.
Honestly, that's really, really smart. You know, I think that just comes from, you know, you're making the best of the circumstances from which you were born. You know, everyone has different advantages in life, and you made the best of yours. And for me personally, you know, I've seen, I kind of hear you on the whole, you know, how to make $1 million at release a course. But I think $400 the price point is a little low. I think that the right way to do it is to maximize a what we would call a low throughput source of income. So here's what I think. Right, sell that book, How to Make $1 Million. What's the price point? $1 million.
You know, I mean, what better way to make somebody learn how to make $1 million than to make $1 million?
You sell one book. It's right there. Really, the How to Make $1 Million is there simply on the cover.
Wow.
The moment one person buys it, you've immediately achieved what you set out to do. And someone buys it, hey, I want to make $1 million. Okay, well, you know, I've already got $1 million to spend on this book. You know, I might as well make more. And then you realize, oh, that's what it all is. And then you kind of spread that. And then really, you're helping other like-minded Sigmas like yourself, you know, Lux Max and Bank Max and Bag Max in order to get, you know, where they deserve to be in life.
I feel
me personally, I'm a little different than you guys, but it's
really?
okay. Like we all have, like being your own thing is what makes you a Sigma, right?
Truly, truly.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm having a Sigma cough.
No, a Sigma bless you.
Thank you.
That's all right, King. Don't worry. You need to get the
first thing
bag
I do in the
yeah.
morning
Yeah.
is I put on my shades. First thing I do.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then I check my DMs and I ignore all the women in my DMs because I'm a Sigma male. I want to surround myself with only men.
Of course.
Only men.
Of course, yeah.
And no women, just men.
Of course, yeah.
Big, strong, muscular men.
Yeah, women are a
that
distraction.
are
They're
sweaty.
Yeah.
They're a distraction.
And oily because of a workout session, and I want to feel like I belong there. So I just surround myself with a lot of men like me, strong men. And then we go on the walk together. And then we come home. And then in order to maximize the testosterone, we all sleep in the same bed to make sure that it stays pure. The moment that we all leave, it doesn't work anymore. The essence is gone, you know? So
I see.
You guys do that too?
I understand, but I don't do that. No.
No.
What?
No, I don't.
Personally, the way I see it is
I'm the only one?
I mean, see, your idea makes sense, but instead of bringing up other men, what I do is I put down.
What the fuck? This man just thought of the worst possible thing he could have said. This man just thought of the worst possible thing he could have said. The way this man is laughing, you know he just thought of something that is gonna get him put in fucking jail. There is nothing else on this planet makes this man laugh that much. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my god.
Are we getting canceled? It's on episode 2. Come on, guys. This is my first episode.
Sorry. I don't know if I should finish my sentence. Like I said, I was gonna lead into something that was gonna be obviously a joke, but I just feel like this can be taken so out of context, and I'm just like, oh god, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Now you know what you need to understand. If you're out here podcast maxing, you need to remember that any controversy is good PR for the podcast. You know, the more it gets clipped on social media, the more people will become aware of our brand. And ultimately, I think that you should sacrifice yourself on the cross of viewership and gains, because otherwise, like, what are we even doing here? I certainly don't do this for the love of it. I don't enjoy your guys' company at all. I mean, I'm revolted at the sight of you.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm just here.
Me as a man, I'm always competitive with other men.
Of course,
like,
if another man is more successful than me, I'm going to, I'm essentially going to try and tell him about my whole morning walk routine, and then when I find him out on the same morning jog that I'm on, I'm going to stab him to death 37 times in the chest, because I can't handle anyone else being better than me at anything.
7 stab wounds. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You got to make the 37th one is the one that gets him.
All right. Fine then. I'll commit. All right. So instead of doing what Wilson does, putting up other men, I instead put down women. You guys aren't supposed to laugh. What the fuck, guys? We're supposed to continue the bit. Come on.
It was the delivery. The delivery was so good. The delivery was so good. It was somehow the build-up. So I think when you said put down the first time, I knew exactly what you were gonna say. But the way the build-up, and then it's you're like I put down women. Like, just something about the way you said it was the funniest shit ever.
I think you hesitated for like half a second. I put down women.
I think his life might have flashed before his eyes. I think his life might have flashed before his eyes.
I had like a whole thing planned. I was gonna be like, honestly, like the way I treat my wife, like what is it? If I tell her every day that if she ever reaches 30 pounds, you know, I'm leaving her ass. She's out. She's out. She's fucking gone. She's fucking gone.
This is so bad. This is so bad.
It's
Someone
so
in there, someone in this chat has joined and doesn't know that we're like role playing right now. And they're gonna be like,
Looking bad.
Someone's gonna think
What
like,
the
oh my
fuck?
god,
I followed this guy. I
Nijisanji.
followed this guy from the TikTok about his cock. What the hell is this? What the hell's going on? Then actually, if someone, you know, that actually kind of makes sense. If someone's only knowledge of you is that you broke up a couple with your dick, and then they come here and they hear you saying that you the way that you instead of like lifting up other men, you put down women. I feel like they'd be like, you know what? Actually, that kind of makes sense.
God, to see this, Vanta is too straight for me. Gosh, I mean, hey, at least it's consistent, you know.
At least it's consistent. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's-
Oh my goodness.
That was good. That was good. All right. So, what have we learned today, gentlemen? What we've learned today is that it's never worth the bag to. Well, it's always worth sacrificing your morals for the bag, and let nothing stand in your way. Watch as I paint your faces in the white hand of Saruman, and my fighting Urukai. We will go to battle and we will destroy the Fellowship of the Ring. Da da da. Dun dun dun.
I like this.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, you know.
I like this. I like this.
By fighting Urukai.
Oh wow, guys, look! It's the section of the. By the way, I'm the new guy here. It's the section of the podcast where we talk about news.
The news.
Young man beats old man at boxing match.